The clamour is growing. Why is Arvind Kejriwal not sacking his law minister Somnath Bharti? Arvind Kejriwal's 32-hour drama was to begin with to defend the law minister Somnath Bharti, who incidentally could well be named in an FIR filed by one of the Ugandan nationals whose house was targeted in the so-called raid led by the Honorable Law Minister of Delhi on the night of January 15th. We've seen the Aam Aadmi Party leaders come out and give us sound bites defending the minister through the day, and the more they speak, the more indefensible Somnath Bharti appears. Clearly here, in this case, Delhi's Law Minister Somnath Bharti has evaded pointed questions that have been put to him on his role in that midnight raid at South Delhi's Khidki extension. The Ugandan women earlier identified Somnath Bharti from television footage. Somnath Bharti did not reply to repeated media queries, but his party continues to defend him and said he may appear before the Delhi Commission for Women. Delhi's PWD and Education Minister Manish Sisodia said appearing before the women's panel is no big deal. The question remains, is this now time for Arvind Kejriwal to tell Somnath Bharti to at least take leave from office, if not be sacked immediately? Joining me on the show, Vasundhara Masoodi. She's a Supreme Court advocate. Also with me is Nagma. Nagma is an actor. She's a women's rights activist. At this point of time, Vasundhara, I want to come to you first. Prima facie, you're a lawyer. Tell me, prima facie, is a case made out against the Law Minister of Delhi?
Absolutely, there is a perfect case of outraging the modesty of a woman. There is a blatant violation of the human rights. There is a blatant violation of the fundamental right. There is a basic violation of right to privacy.
Okay.
There is nothing which behoves the Law Minister of Delhi to undertake the task of raiding.
Absolutely. Who is he?
In the dark hours of the night, in the wee hours of the night, without any warrant.
Yes,
he
so
does
he's
not have
violated
any
the law.
Constitutional authority. He does not have any locus. He does not have any jurisdiction to do so.
So fundamentally, he's violated the law of this land and he's the law minister of this country. Nagma, isn't it strange that Arvind Kejriwal had this entire dharna outside Rail Bhavan ostensibly for women's safety, and in this case, when a prima facie case is made out against his law minister, he refuses to take action against him? Nagma.
See, I'd like to say that Charles Dickens said that if there were no bad people, there wouldn't be good lawyers. And we all know that good and bad people exist as well as good lawyers. And all those brilliant lawyers are fighting cases of white-collared crimes or disputing cases against business contracts. The only thing that I would like to say that it's not about a minister of A, B or C government or someone who is in power. I'd like to say that crime against women and the conviction of them is so low that that itself it's a very sad case. But of course, what Arvind Kejriwal's minister tried to do is take vigilante justice.
Yes.
And I think, trying to create any kind of intervention in pursuing the right manner of justice would itself be a hindrance to it. So I think that
absolutely, Nagma, you're spot on here. Vigilante justice just cannot be permitted in this country. There's a question I want to ask.
For women
Headlines
was
today,
probably
viewers.
not the right way, because as we see.
Yes, there's a question. Nagma and Vasundhara, stay on with me. By not sacking Somnath Bharti, and this is a question that I want to put to headlines today. Viewers, to the people of Delhi who voted for the Aam Aadmi Party and those who may not have voted for the Aam Aadmi Party, by not sacking Somnath Bharti, is Arvind Kejriwal exposing his double standards on safety of women? Tell us what you think of it. Is Arvind Kejriwal exposing his double standards? Vasundhara Masoodi, is Arvind Kejriwal exposing his double standards, ma'am?
Setting out a classic example of what the double standards are.
Yes.
He must have sacked him at the very moment. Nothing authorized the Law Minister of Delhi to take the law in his own hand and raided the place of a woman. Even if he heard the news, he should have informed the competent authorities.
Yes.
And raiding the house without any warrant, that too is unconstitutional and illegal. Although this gentleman does not have any right to raid such premises.
Yes,
Despite
absolutely.
being advised by the police, he preferred to raid the premise and took the law in his own hand. I believe this is the sheer violation of the fundamental rights of the laws of the land.
And he's a lawyer, he should know the law. Had an illiterate man committed this crime, for a moment it could have been condoned that he did not know the law. But here is a practicing advocate, a lawyer who knows the law and is the Law Minister of Delhi. He is carrying out vigilante justice. Can this be acceptable under any circumstances? Women's rights organizations clearly say no. They've taken cognizance of the complaint filed by the Ugandan nationals and the two Nigerian girls in this case.